What's up, YouTube? This video is probably going to be like, I know I said that I was going to make a side Instagram account so I could put up all these pictures and these videos I got. But I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to put it on my account. See, I was thinking like, in my head I was like, fuck, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, you know? People are going to think I'm nuts. But I don't care. Truthfully, I feel like I have no friends, no nothing. You know, they betrayed Jesus. Why won't this world betray you? And Jesus did nothing wrong. See, he spoke the truth. People hated that. They still hate it. You can't tell somebody, hey man, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Because forget about it, you get a hate crime and it's a rap, cat. You about to do like 5 years upstate. Horrible. There's so many things in the world that are wrong. This gangstalking, man, it's getting even bigger. It's to the point where either I'm crazy, and when I did meth, it messed me up really bad, or it's really happening and people gotta wake up. I read a chapter in the Bible, I think it's Isaiah 40, I'm not sure. Isaiah 40 verse 11. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and I'll come at you. But if you guys get the chance to read that, go ahead and read it. I'm trying to stop this too. So I'm gonna post that up on my Instagram tomorrow. God willing, I still wake up and I still got time to put that up. Today, man, I found some stuff. See, I told you guys, I took somebody's phone. And see, people think that Gangstalking just this guy. He can make a left or a right. He's just sitting there, pointing right at me. Why? I don't know, and I don't care. So I'm gonna post that up directly onto my account. It's gonna be open. You guys want to scope it out? Go ahead. Some of the stuff might be out of whack. Some of the stuff is not. I got some stuff that got to do with Seattle. Why would that be on that phone? I don't know. Who am I to judge, right? I just gotta speak the truth. I know and I understand that God says you gotta love everybody that hates you and persecutes you, you know? But it's pretty hard because TIs, I mean the slang word for TI, you know, a targeted individual, our lives pretty much suck because everybody thinks that we're lunatics, that we're wrong. We're not wrong. We're just open-minded. We're spiritual. I mean, I feel like I'm spiritual. I don't know about you other TIs, you know? But because I've seen things that nobody else even looks at. And I'm right there like, I'm like, did you not see that, you know? And then everybody just like, well, what do you, just stop looking at that. What's wrong with you? Look away. My significant other. My whole family's involved. I think I told them these stories, I showed them the evidence, and stop that, no, it's not true, you gotta stop this. I grabbed one of my cousin's phones one day, and I was texting just fine. But see, I was texting my cousin some hate words. Sorry, God. You know, that's his sister. And that's the guy who I feel did something with my significant other. And I was texting him just fine because he thought I was her, you know, I was just playing the role like it was. But then I said, I'm like, I'm gonna catch you slipping, son. I need that. But somehow, some way, when he realized it was me, the phone automatically went onto some mode where the car was driving and there's no way I could text anymore. So my cousin was like, oh, it automatically does that every time I start driving. So I looked at my cousin. I'm like, cousin, we've been driving about 15 minutes and I've been texting for about 15 minutes. Why didn't this app do that, when we were driving for 15 minutes? We've been driving, right? And she's like, oh, I don't know. Something must be wrong with the phone. Something must be wrong with a lot of phones nowadays. So stay tuned to that, man. Gangstalking, some guy told me, he goes, look, it's not really called gangstalking. I know that, man. Whatever it's called, security, whatever, I don't care. It's not my problem, man. It's my business to tell people who see it, who are not involved in it, but they got a chance to not get mixed with that, So people need to see what we see, but yet some of the people that we try to tell and show them, they don't care. Why? Because they're already involved and it's too late for them. It's like the Mexican mafia, right? Out here in California, Southerners, Northerners, but Southside got the Mexican mafia. It's like blood in, blood out. Once you get in, there's no way getting out. And I don't mean like, hey, shout out to people out here in California, the homies, the Northerners, I ain't disrespecting anybody. I'm just like making a point. I know people from across the state won't understand what I'm saying, or maybe you do, but that's how things work out here in California. It's racial. Well, not now, but when it was back then, it was, man. It was pretty bad. When you go to county jail here in LA, man, you got the Hispanics on one side, the blacks on another, whites on one, and it, you stick to your own race. That's that. So what I meant to say by that is that once you're involved in this system, you're in, bro. You can't get out. I know I said I got plenty of stories, but right now this is just what came to my head. I'm not perfect. I tell God every day that I'm sorry, Whatever journey he got me on, hey, keep me going until you want me to just... Because I told God, I said, I'll die for you. Just like Jesus died for me. And it's kind of crazy because I say that and I mean it. And in my head, it's real. God is real. I love God, man. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have experienced everything in life, because I've gone through the good times, but I've been through some bad times too. But you live and you learn. Everybody out there, who's targeted, and you feel down, you feel lonely, maybe you don't believe in God, but sometimes you just gotta reach out to him. There is no other God. There is no Buddhas. There is no Allah. I mean, Allah means God, but see, they don't believe in Jesus. Their version of Jesus didn't come to this world and die. But you ask a Muslim how many times they speak about Jesus in the Quran and how many times they speak about Muhammad in the Quran. I mean, why would they talk more about Jesus than Muhammad, their own prophet? Don't make sense. But I mean, everybody has a heart. Everybody has their own mind. Can't nobody tell you any other way of what you want to believe in, It's your choice. My choice is to stick to what I'm doing right now. People are going to hate me. People are going to just turn their backs on me like they already have. But that doesn't bother me because I got somebody else on my back. I might not be perfect, like I just said, man, but I tell them every day that I'm sorry, and I repent every single day. I wake up with my mindset as in, I'm never going to be rich. I don't want that crap. I don't want money. I don't want fancy cars. I don't want none of that. I don't want to learn how to become a perp. Because basically whatever I got on my phone, it's like they're showing me. It's insane how they talk to you, man. Like I told you guys, I don't know if you guys listened to that video I put up with that Verizon lady, man. That was real. How's the Verizon lady gonna tell me to set up my voicemail and that there's messages in there that I gotta erase? Think about that, man. You think I'm gonna make that up? Man, let me tell you guys something, man. I've been in and out of jail all my life. All my life I've done time. Some of the things I've done, some of the things I haven't, you know. God knows I paid my penalties, you know. Yeah, you do the crime, you gotta do the time. You know, and that's how it is. And that's how I took it. But I see myself now and where I'm at. I don't ever want to go back. Because the last time I got out, I got on my knees and I cried and I told God, I'm done. I never want to go back. It's been 7 years. 7 years, 7 grateful years that I thank God every day that I ain't gone back. I don't want to go back. That place is horrible, bro. Horrible. I mean, yeah, you have good times in there, man, but everybody does. You know, you can't just be in there like mentally mind effing yourself, you know? So you got to understand yourself. What are you going to choose in this life? I know that it really makes sense, but I'm telling you guys, what are you going to choose? You choose for people to like you and be like, oh yeah, he's cool. Or you choose not to have friends. And whoever comes around, man, you got to make sure they're solid. Because if they're not solid, you got to let them go. Kick rocks. Let's go. Got to let them go. You love who you love. Keep them in your heart. Remember that. Always love who you love. Never let go of who you love. Because who you love, maybe in life, maybe within this time, you gotta be like, man, you love them so much. You know, maybe, I don't know how God works. I know God does whatever he wants. He's the Almighty. And I'm gonna keep saying that always. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna start loading up these videos onto, I'm gonna load up my account, my Instagram account onto YouTube somehow. I'll find out how to do that because I don't know how to do none of this. But I'm learning, man. I've learned so much. And you know what? I got to tell you guys something else, man. I was trying to do this on my own will. Do this on my own. But it don't work that way, man. Because you got to break down. You got to cry. You got to let go. You got to let God know that you need his help. And sometimes, you know, I mess up so much. I know I'm a sinner. He knows. He knows that I'm sinning, you know. But every day I got to tell him that I'm sorry and that I love him. And I'm going to stay posted for him. That's that. Jesus loves you. God bless. Stay tuned.